Alright, so we're taking a look at USD CAD. I had a different markup earlier, but upon further analysis, I want to show you guys something as well. Remember before I had on the, I don't know if I had even, I had the Elliott wave. So I had the 1, 2, and this is still very much valid. And then I gave you guys the correction, the A, B, C, with a understanding that possibly price would then do something like this. It still could be very valid. We are sitting at a level of support in this area, as I mentioned before, so definitely could do something of that nature. But as I was doing a further analysis, I saw something quite different, and that's the beautiful thing about analyzing these charts. You can see different things in different ways, and it just gives you different options to if-then theory. So what I saw was a possible a downtrend, which technically we are in a downtrend. We have broken these previous lows here. We came down, even broke this low here, so it is showing that there is a break-in structure. So we are currently really in a downtrend. Even though we are sitting at support, price can actually come up this way and then significantly drop here. So when I saw that, I looked at the other possibilities of what I could be seeing as far as harmonic patterns are concerned. So pretty much from a relative low to a relative high, I came to this point here, and I have my 50% at this level. I have an 886 because I'm pretty much thinking this is a bat pattern, because for one, even though it stopped at the 50, my B point is not at 113, which would be a shark. It's most likely at a bat, where the B is between a 38.2 and an 88.6, and I can show you where it is based on where I get this from here, and we're looking at a 61.8. I'm gonna give it a 61.8. Even though it's barely touching, this really has no value because it has such a long range of where it can complete. But just knowing, it's still a 61.8 is where I'm putting it, because it is kind of close to that. So we have our 88.6. Our level of confluence for this one leg right here, which would be an ABA, A, B, A, gives me my 1618, and then I'll do a BC leg to give me also a 200 is the minimum, what Scott Carney mentions. And it's, look at this, it's right on the money. So this would be my zone for my take profit. I'm going to look for some type of rejection here to go ahead and continue long. Textbook says that your stop loss would be somewhere down here below X. A little bit more aggressive I am. I tend to actually, once it starts hitting in this area, I tend to really watch it carefully and then take my trade. I am going to wait until price hits all three levels. Once it closes or even comes below here, I'm going to put a buy limit pretty much on the 88.6, and or maybe a little bit above, and just ride it up. I'm not going to have my stop this low. But anyway, this would be my bat pattern. X, A, B, C, D. So that's something that you can actually look at and take note, because we are currently in a downtrend. We have broken this B point, which is significant in harmonic patterns to show that your pattern most likely is valid. So we've already broken the B point. So like I said, right now, even though we're sitting at a level of structure here, price can return up and then drop down. And where would it may return, we can always just use our Fibonacci's to see where price could be. Right now, it is above the 61.8, you know, 88.6, 78.6 is very definite as far as areas in which it could reverse. If you take a look at, go back here with the crosshairs. You can take a look right in this area here. If it was to come to 886, it's still right here at a level of resistance. We have structure sitting right here, so it's very possible that price can come all the way back up here before it drops. So that's what is. That's what I'll be waiting on. Get a clearer view right here. We do have a double top. Price could come down into this area right here. I hate when you click on it and it doesn't show. There we go. Let me just change this to a color that we can recognize. Let's go red. Price can come back down right into here, shoot all the way up, and then make us drop all the way down. So let me just kind of like draw that in as a possibility as to what price could do. And come back up. And maybe this right here. So you could do something like that and then just drop all the way, completely go all the way down. I hate when I put this on because it always keeps going. So we definitely can see something in this range. There we go. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for. It's probably not going to happen. It's going to take a couple of days, sometime next week, maybe a week and a half to complete. But I'm going to try to catch this downward, this down move here. And price very much could come all the way back up to retest this level of resistance. We do have levels of resistance there that can be tested. So that's definitely a different option. You can use this whole complete leg here to see, and most likely this is going to come at a 50. Look at that. And this is actually more of a projection and what could take place probably beginning next week. So this could be all, this next week could be very much a rise depending on other factors. I'm going to check the DXY to see where we're looking, but it definitely could be a rise to the 50% level and then come down and fall. So we have some options there. But anyway, that's what I kind of see for this pair here. As I've always learned, it takes a measure of focus to enter and exit of these trades. Because, of course, you know, I'm always about trying to get in with a precise entry to minimize my risk, minimize my drawdown, and just go into profit as soon as possible. So, this is my take on UCAD. Any questions? Give me a shout out.